Hello. It's a very nice day out today, and the sun is setting right now. I had some other stuff to do, so I didn't get to do the breakfast with Bev immediately today. Well, let me flip the camera screen. Hold on. Yeah, it's a very nice day. Nice weather. The sunset on the trees changing colors is a very nice sight. I've got fried eggs again today. Probably my best ones yet. They got paprika on them too. Chase showed me his method yesterday of cooking fried eggs in the cast iron skillet, and I'm always just shocked at how low heat I have to go on an electric, like a coil stove. It's so different than a gas stove. So I knew I was too high heat before, so I kept turning it lower and lower and cooking the eggs slower and slower, but apparently I wasn't low enough yet. So now I've got a very nice plate of eggs. I'm applying for apartments today, which is a whole stupid process. There's way too many things you have to do. And the apartment that I want, I'm gonna try to tour it first, but these days, some of them want you to apply before you're allowed to tour, and for other apartments, it's the other way around. But for this one, the application fee, there's 3 different fees, and it totals to $240 to apply, which is crazy. But like, I really like this apartment, but the thing is, I don't even know if the suite that I want, that's like in my price range, is actually available. Because I remember I called them about it before, but I called a bunch of apartment complexes and I can't remember which ones told me which ones weren't available. So I know I called them before, but I can't remember what they said specifically. But anyway, they have this, the cheapest suite they have marked as available, but I don't know if it's actually available or not, or I sort of think they might just keep that one marked as available so it moves down their price range. They just always keep the cheapest one listed so that their whole thing shows up in cheaper price selections. So I'm not gonna give them the application money until I know that the apartment that I want is actually available. But if it is available, this would be a really cool one to get. So I'm gonna try to go for it. Try to tour it when I'm in the area in a couple days. It's like a weird, like, open concept. It's like in an old industrial building, so it's very high ceilings, which I really like. Just the weird, like, open plan where, like, kind of the main room is also the kitchen. Just less walls in between everything is nice for my purposes. But it's not available until if the listing that they put up is actually real. It's not available until December 23, which is good. That's pretty much perfect. I want to be getting something signed now, so I don't have to rush into something later, but I don't want to move in immediately. So something around the end of the year is what I'm looking at. So this one would be perfect. It's like what I'm looking for. It's in my price range. They've got some of the amenities that I'm looking for. It's in a pretty good area. So it's exciting, but it might just be a total sham because the listing might not even be real. So searching for apartments it's a hell of a time. I've been like on and off looking for like 3 months, and it's just not fun because the listings are never actually accurate of what they're supposed to be. It'll be nice once I'm in a year or so, once I'm not penny pinching so much. Like, hopefully I'll be making a little more money and I won't be paying double rent, so I'll have more wiggle room with rent, and I'll be able to look at better things, because it's just with the lower price range apartments, it's just so hard to like it all goes so fast, and None of them care about anything, so it's just a hell of a time. That dude with a little SUV had a bunch of PVC pipes hanging out the window. I've been there before. They're like 10 footers out the window to get him home. In looking for apartments, like, I'm looking for weird stuff. Like, I would like a garage or some sort of industrial-ish space attached. I don't want any like cool fancy stuff. I don't like, super nice countertops or super nice carpet or anything. I want it to be raw and simple. I just want space, And I was thinking about at some point, once I've got a more flexible room in the budget, at some point maybe looking for something a lot bigger that's more industrial, and then I find some more like-minded people in the area and we kind of split the rent. So like if I could find 4 guys to go in on like a dope industrial space that's like $2,500 a month, like that would be awesome. So long term, if whatever town I end up in, I think that might be something that I pursue, because that would be a good way to make connections too. It's like I'm looking for that sort of thing. There's definitely other people that are looking for that sort of thing. So like, it would be a sick thing to do. I would just need the, upfront money, and I would have to figure out how to, like, I don't know, some sort of credit cosign, or I don't know. There would be complicated stuff to actually be able to get that, but it's not out of the question in a couple of years. Or even if I buy a place down the road and rent out some of the area to like help subsidize, just start sort of a creative studio suite thing. Today I'm shooting on EFM mount 22 millimeter lens, fixed focal length. Having broken my lens, that my go-to kit lens that I use for everything, now I'm like having to fill the gaps of what I would use it for, and just experimenting with other stuff again. And I really forgot how much I like this lens. Like, it's super sharp, and it's a nice I think it's the most expensive lens I have. And it's like autofocus. It's pretty small, compact. I don't need any adapters. It's the right format for that camera. It's fixed focal length, like pretty wide angle, and it's just sharp as hell, super bright. I ought to start using it more, but I like zoom lenses too much. I don't know. I'll start using this one more. Honestly, it's what I should have been using for breakfast with Bev the whole time. It's like the perfect focal length. Like, this is framed exactly how I would frame it with the zoom lens, and it's just fixed focal length. But anyway, I'm pretty busy tonight. I've got a lot of stuff to finish up before I head off to Cleveland day after tomorrow. So I will have to get up early tomorrow and a lot of work to do. So keep it short today, and that's breakfast. I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do when I'm in Cleveland, but we'll figure that out when we get there. All right, see you tomorrow.